Hola, mi amore. How's work?
Hello, beautiful. It was alright. How was your day?
It was okay.
Claudia, I need to talk to you about something.
Okay.
I don't want to act on something unless we agree on it. I believe that God is calling us to start a church. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, well, if God is calling us to start a church, then we better get started. So, what's the plan?
I'll be right back. Well, unfortunately, we don't have money to buy our own building. But I've been doing some research and we can start our own church right here in our home.
Start a church in our home?
See, but before you go crazy, there's this pastor in South Korea. He's Dr. Cho. He leads the largest church in the world. Do you want to know how he did it?
Yes.
By 1964, he had a church of 3,000 people. But he suffered a collapse in 1965 because of overworking. He realized that the work of leading a large congregation was too much for one person, so he divided his church into two cells. And he would train up leaders to lead each cell every week. Cell leaders were encouraged to invite non-Christian members to learn about Christianity, and the leader was also required to train up an assistant so that when the group can grow, that he can take half of the old people with him. And by 1968, the church numbered 8,000 people.
So, are we starting a church or are we starting a cell?
We are starting a church by starting a cell.
Okay.
Suppose God were to ask you, why should I let you into heaven? What would your answer be? This is important to know because you could be sincerely and honestly sure about your salvation, but at the same time be sincerely and honestly going to hell because of your motive is wrong. What is the Bible? The word Bible comes from the Greek word biblio or biblion, which means book. Jesus is the central character. The Old Testament speaks of the coming of the Messiah, and the New Testament speaks of Jesus and Him coming to die for our sin. We are set free by the power of the cross. On the cross, a divine exchange took place. Jesus was able to take our curses so that we can be set free. The cross sets us free from sin, demonic bondage, ruin, and affliction.
Gracias tanto para viene.
Gracias por temene. It was wonderful.
Thank you for coming, Manuel.
No problem. Is it alright if I can bring my brother here next week? He's going through a rough patch.
That's not a problem. The more, the better.
Okay, adios.
Adios.
Hablaste tan pórfidamente. Bien hecho, mijo.
Gracias, mamá.
Adiós. Hola, Cesar. How was work? Cesar?
I was retrenched.
At which job?
The bank.
It's okay. You still have the job at the grocery store.
See, Claudia, but you barely get any money from the grocery store. Plus, we haven't paid for the rent, for the water, or for the lights. And you've just fallen pregnant. I don't know what we're going to do.
I suppose now is not the best time to tell you we have no food in the fridge. It's okay, Cesar. I'll make a plan. I'll ask my mother if I can get food for tonight. And we pray every day. God knows what we're going through.
Claudia, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, Cesar. I know how hard you work. This is not your fault. We'll get through this. I promise to stay with you no matter what. For richer or for poorer. Te amo.
What is up with you, God? Am I not your servant? What type of testimony is my life giving?
Because truly, I say to you, I will bless you in such a way that you yourself will be amazed. And say to me, enough.
I'm resigning.
You are?
I need to focus all my energy in serving God. He will take over every need.
So what are you going to do now?
I need to fully focus on the ministry.
Okay.
God made laws to maintain perfect order in the universe. Example of this law is the law of gravity. Without gravity, there would be chaos. A law means something that you cannot change. It doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter what you believe. If you ignore the law of gravity and decide to jump off a building and think nothing is going to happen to you, think again. Because you will carry the consequence of your beliefs. In the same way, God has made spiritual laws to govern the earth. He has set spiritual laws in order to help us and to direct us towards Himself. And if you choose not to obey these laws, you will have to carry the consequence of your choices. An eternity apart from God in hell.
Hola, Manuel. Por favor, entre.
No, solo quiero hablar con César.
Alright, César, Manuel está aquí para verte.
Manuel.
César,
Yes, Manuel.
I started reading my Bible, Holmes, and I realized that what we are doing was very wrong, Holmes, and we need to repent.
What is it exactly that we are doing wrong?
We are not paying our tithes, and you and Cloudy need our tithes. So I'm sorry. Here's my tithes.
Claudia! I told you God was going to take care of us.